Hello everyone. So thanks a lot for your comments and your support from the channel announcement. I really do appreciate it. It's very nice of you to give me all your advice as well as your kind comments. So one thing I did neglect to mention, and I put it in the text in the actual video because I thought of it afterwards, but it bears repeating here, is really that the two best ways to stay in touch with the channel are either to go to the home page and to click on that notification bell, and that way theoretically YouTube will email you whenever there's a release. Though someone has, at least one person has mentioned that they've not received notifications for some videos that way, but it's still better than relying on looking at your feed. The other thing is, of course, to subscribe to my Twitter. That YouTube still doesn't seem to have fucked up, but obviously they're inventing better idiots every day, so one of them will eventually go and work at Google and find a way of fucking that. But obviously there at least I have some control because I can manually send out a tweet when I release a new video. So if you have a Twitter account, it might be an idea to try that. So let's see, some people mentioned that it might have been due to sub losses because of my 2-year absence. I'm not so sure because the sub count has held pretty steady over the last 2 years. I've lost a few hundred since I've started making videos. Don't really consider that a bad thing, maybe a bit like a spring cleaning. The reason should be obvious, I think, as to why that's happened. And if any of you folks who have happened to have unsubscribed because of, should we say, my political commentary in the last couple of videos, well, I hope the door didn't hit you on the way out. So with all that said, it doesn't seem to be a sub loss per se. I still suspect it's that YouTube isn't putting up all the videos in people's subscriber feeds. You know, that's the feed on your homepage with the subscriptions tab on it. So maybe it's because of my inactivity that it's just decided to reduce the number of videos it announces. Fuck knows why they'd want to do that. And hopefully, you know, a trailer or two may go some way towards spreading the word as much as possible. Now, someone did point out a potential downside to doing that. Apparently, trailers tend to get down-thumbed a lot, and if that happens, that may also tell the magic algorithm that it's not worth advertising my videos. Obviously, that's something that's partially in our control, so you don't have to be an Einstein to know what you guys need to do to stop that happening, right? By the way, if you're listening to this and you have no idea what I'm going on about, and this is the first thing you've seen from me for a couple of years, you might want to go and check out the channel because there'll be a little surprise waiting for you there. So before I get to the main point of the video, there was one other thing I forgot to mention you might be able to help me with. I have notifications turned on for YouTube to email me whenever there's a comment on one of my videos, and I used to get, you know, tons and tons of comments, particularly after a new release. I'm lucky now if I get emails from about 10% of the comments that get posted on my videos. So the only way I can actually keep track of comments is to go to my channel, check out the community section, and just manually scroll through comments. I mean, what the fuck are these retards at YouTube doing? So if you make any videos and you've noticed the same problem, or you know there's a solution to this, then I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know, because it used to be this hardly ever happened. It would be a sporadic thing, but it's happened with, what, 4 videos, including trailers that I've released since I've come back. So if anyone has an insight on that, that'd be appreciated. So with that, let's get to the point. HH44 is almost done. Animation's finished. I just need to mix the soundtrack and go over it a few times to check for mistakes. So I anticipate uploading it next week, probably the middle of next week sometime. And I'll set the release date for, let's say, 5 PM Eastern on Friday, August the 4th. So look out for it. If you don't see it in your feed, check the channel, it should be there. And I hope you enjoy it. So as promised, here's a little taster of what's coming up with some screenshots from the final episode of Homo vs. Homo. If you have a preference for any of these to be the thumbnail for that episode, then why don't you leave a comment below with the thumbnail number, and the one that gets the most votes will win. And with that done, I think it's time to wrap up. So thanks again for all your support, and all the best.